Welcome to Summary Books. Dear friend, have you ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer, while despite working hard from dawn to dusk, you remain perpetually poor? This book will provide you with answers. The Top 10 Distinctions Between Millionaires and the Middle Class, by Keith Cameron Smith, will unveil the secrets of how the wealthy approach success and achieve their wealth. You will discover the 10 key differences between the rich and the poor, and understand where these distinctions come from. From there, new pathways will open up for you, guiding you closer to prosperity and lasting wealth. Difference 1. Mindset about life. Rich people think positively, while poor people live pessimistically. This is a distilled saying from the author about one of the biggest differences between the rich and the poor. If the rich focus on opportunities and seek new solutions to make their work smooth and successful, the poor complain about their fate, even blame external factors, and choose to give up when faced with difficulties. For example, if you are assigned a new task and you lack experience in that field, the rich might see it as an opportunity to learn and develop skills. They choose to confront the challenge and gain experience, while the poor will only complain about the difficulty and question why they were given extra work. If we want to be rich, we must change our mindset. We need to be optimistic. Instead of saying, "I can't do it. This job is too stressful," say, "I believe I can do it. I want to challenge myself." When facing difficulties, try to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Seek creative solutions instead of blaming any other reason. As the old saying goes, don't be afraid of strong waves, keep rowing. This is still true today. Start with your mindset, and you'll be amazed at its power when you want to build a meaningful and fulfilling life with that success. How can you develop such a mindset? Listen and ask yourself who you want to become. Does your future self have this mindset? How can you create it? When you answer these questions, you will have a goal for your life. Striving for what you want will also improve your mood and make you feel more comfortable, right? The second difference, using smart income sources. The rich command money to work hard for them, while the poor work hard for money. This quote is very true regarding the fact that the rich constantly find ways to make money generate more money through creativity, investments, and development in all aspects. In contrast, the poor often seek safety from wages through hard work. A wealthy person does not merely stop at striving for a salary increase but sets goals to increase profits through effort and creativity in using money. When having some savings, the rich might use a portion to invest in stocks or real estate to maximize profits. They do not rely solely on income from a job but leverage all passive income sources to achieve financial goals. Conversely, the poor only strive to increase their wages through laborious effort, often facing pressure and health risks, without realizing there are many ways to diversify income and profits. The key is to use money effectively, seek opportunities for investments that match one's preferences and strengths, and know how to use creativity to make breakthroughs in their career. Difference number 3, diversified sources of income. For the wealthy, the key to financial stability is diversifying income sources. In contrast, the poor typically rely on a single source of income from one job. Most of us receive a monthly salary from a specific job, and we somewhat depend on this stable income. Have you ever spent more than your savings in a month, or had to borrow money from people around you? That's our reality. Our income and expenses often cause us headaches. Our living needs seem unlimited, while our income is limited. So, what do you choose? If you want to be wealthy, create multiple sources of income. Do not rely solely on one job if you don't want to be easily affected by fluctuations in the labor market. In ancient times, there is a saying that goes, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket, to emphasize the importance of sharing and diversifying investments to avoid passive situations that lead to risks. The wealthy share a similar perspective, advocating for multiple strategies rather than solely focusing on one secret, often undisclosed by all wealthy individuals. However, books reveal that the wealthy collaborate in teams, fostering multi-dimensional relationships that are resilient. Imagine on the path to success, having trustworthy companions who respect and encourage each other. This not only facilitates learning from others but also creates opportunities to capitalize on new ideas and increase income. The rich use deliberate harmony to connect with like-minded individuals. Seek and select a group with shared ideals. You'll be surprised at the outcomes after persevering through efforts. So, how can income sources be diversified? Explore and invest time and effort into more than one job. Share, seek advice from loved ones for suitable directions. Choosing compatible companions with common goals and perspectives is splendid for everyone. The fourth difference: generosity in relationships. In the book, The 10 Biggest Differences Between Rich and Poor People, the author recounts a story. One day, he went to buy lunch and it didn't cost more than $5. The young 19-year-old server, surprised, gave him $10. The author said, "This is your tip," and gave him $5, accepting the change. He was amazed because the young man was embarrassed but then cheered enthusiastically. "Wow," he said, "did he really say that?" Sometimes your generosity can make others happy and happy. They are generous with emotions, knowledge, and even finance to bring joy to others. The author wrote that the rich are generous, the poor count. So we also see that many rich people may invest in community education, support charitable organizations, or create job opportunities for the disadvantaged. With the rich, sharing is also a way to create social value and create a positive environment around them. From there, you can improve the spirit and receive many other benefits. Meanwhile, the poor often think and fear loss and focus on accumulation because they fear the feeling of loss and pressure. We should learn this from the rich. Give little, get little. Give a lot, get a lot. Giving is not only a good deed for the community but also creates a wealthy and happy soul. Let's act together. You can choose to support tangible goods and even cash to those around you who are more difficult than you. Sometimes inviting family members to experience and enjoy also helps us achieve many things with spirit, unity, and sometimes new opportunities. The fifth difference: striving to generate profit. Is salary your primary source of income? If so, your life will have limitations, but if you make a little effort, have you thought about profit yet? Then, the income you have will be limitless. This is what the author teaches us, to become wealthy. The wealthy often focus on effort to increase profit. They not only work to earn a fixed salary, but also invest and create various sources of income, while the poor desire stability, lacking innovation, breakthroughs, or further learning to increase income, seeking new opportunities. We can start by working for a salary, but understand it's also a process to develop experience, skills, and grow in many aspects. Take a little risk, seize opportunities when they arise, and with a bit of luck, effort won't disappoint when it's substantial. An entrepreneur aiming for success doesn't just work for a monthly salary. They seek new business opportunities, learn about smart investments, and develop promising projects to maximize profit. Thus, set profit increase goals, not just wage increases. Set short and long-term goals for yourself, specific and detailed steps to easily implement and optimize. Create motivation to strive. A small gift or a companion. Learning from the wealthy is essential, and remember, effort to increase profit not only enriches financially, but also enriches knowledge and experience for yourself. The sixth difference: always seek and learn new knowledge. There's a great quote in the book about this: "The rich learn all their lives, the poor only half of their lives." The wealthy never stop learning and increasing their knowledge. They value both spiritual and financial wealth. In contrast, the poor only learn what's necessary to secure a job and earn a monthly income. Most millionaires I know read a book every week, as the author also shares. The wealthy regularly read books to grasp new knowledge, broaden their understanding, and stay informed about market trends in their fields of interest. They view learning as a crucial tool to achieve their desired goals. The process of learning to become wealthy never ends. Academic learning alone isn't sufficient. Real-life lessons gained from every stumble become valuable experiences. Life demands this. If contentment is desired, learning to a basic level suffices. But to ascend to wealth, learn about finances deeply and widely, fortify your thinking, cultivate relationships, learn to love, and cherish those around you. Learn about health to safeguard yourself and others from undesired occurrences. Learn success lessons to bolster motivation, willpower, life experiences, and to learn from others' failures, hastening maturity, and avoiding unworthy stumbles. Recognize your strengths, invest heavily in them, prioritize what you desire, learn with a calm mindset and an open heart. The seventh difference: don't settle for a mediocre life. Many would argue that the wealthy are always calculating, but that's the mindset of the poor. Due to their fear of taking risks, the poor often remain trapped in a life of wage labor, never achieving the abundance they desire. The wealthy, on the other hand, exhibit courage, confronting risks and seeking new opportunities in life's challenges. The poor tend to cling to their comfort zones, avoiding risks and regretting missed opportunities. A classic example is in business careers, where the wealthy invest in new ventures and even take calculated risks, reaping potentially high profits in return. Ancient philosophers also hinted, a fertile land remains unexplored by anyone. The wealthy possess a different mindset. They do not shy away from failure because they understand that every failure is a step forward. In return, they gain what the poor only dream of. Conversely, the poor are content with what they have. They may dream big but hesitate to act or change. Have you ever wondered why others seem to have it all? That's the mindset of the poor. Instead, ask yourself what it takes to achieve their level of success. To avoid further failure and become wealthy, we can together decide to take calculated risks early in life rather than opt for security. Make decisions after careful consideration, armed with sufficient information, and prepared for the uncertainties and consequences. The eighth difference: don't hesitate to change and trade off. Are you someone who worries, hesitates before decisions, even opportunities, or will you keep pace with the times, sometimes trading off by engaging in entertainment or relationships with the wealthy? They tend to seek ways to improve themselves, constantly striving to achieve new heights in every field. On the other hand, the poor often settle into comfort, stagnating in outdated thinking, resistant to change. Wealthy individuals understand that the world is constantly evolving, and only through continuous updating of knowledge and skills can they continue to develop. For example, in business, the wealthy always allocate time and invest money to learn new trends, enhancing management skills, fostering an open and modern mindset. This enables them to build strong networks of relationships. The wealthy embrace innovation without hesitation and apply these changes in their daily lives. Conversely, the poor often focus solely on current survival, neglecting investment in their future. They tend not to strive for improvement beyond the basic requirements of their jobs. What about you? How do you think? Are you willing to learn and change? The path to wealth awaits you ahead. What can we apply to become wealthy? Certainly, Advancement is your personal journey, not a race of surpassing or competing with others. You may look up to those around you as role models, striving to emulate them rather than resenting or envying them. The ninth difference lies in managing and purposefully using time. In life, there are three types of people: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who discuss what happened. The author of the book, 10 Differences Between the Rich and the Poor, illustrates that if the wealthy care about and discuss practical ideas in life, the poor often engage in idle chatter, wasting time on speculative matters. This book takes us on a journey to understand the mindset and attitudes of successful individuals versus those facing challenges in life. A significant difference highlighted is how they engage with and discuss ideas. Keith Cameron Smith also writes that the rich discuss ideas while the poor engage in meaningless chatter, which holds true. The wealthy typically focus on ideas and how they can foster personal and business development, discussing ways to optimize processes, innovate new products, or develop meaningful projects. This clarity is evident in the business world, where successful entrepreneurs often think about ways to improve and innovate to achieve optimal solutions in their work. Conversely, the poor often stop at trivial matters, focusing on topics of little value rather than concentrating on self-improvement. They may chat about insignificant things that do not propel them forward. To open the door to success and come closer to wealth, let's shift our focus to discussing practical, applicable stories in life, learning from those around us, embracing creative ideas, and seeking growth to create meaningful value. Avoid spending too much time in idle discussions, as it inevitably comes with a cost, both material and spiritual. The 10th difference: learn to see far and wide. In each different social stratum, there are varying thoughts on money. The very poor think day to day, the poor think week to week, the middle class think month to month, the wealthy think year to year, and the very wealthy think decade to decade. The author notes that the wealthy tend to focus on the future, setting long-term goals, and devising plans to achieve them. In contrast, the poor often concentrate on immediate issues without laying foundations for sustainable development. The wealthy understand the importance of long-term investment in themselves and their goals as keys to success. For instance, in business careers, the wealthy can plan and strategize to solve challenges for their companies, emphasizing innovation and growth. They make decisions with a future-oriented vision, not just short-term gains. Poor people, how do they usually only accept solving current issues without looking ahead to prevent future difficulties? However, the author says that the more long-term thinking, the richer they become. Richness here isn't just about material wealth or money but also about enriched thinking, problem vision, and deeper thoughts. What do we do to learn this? Set long-term goals, perhaps for next year or even 5-year plans. Be patient, persistent, and achieve each milestone you desire. When motivation wanes, understand that success comes from setting long-term goals and persistently pursuing them. A small step every day can help you achieve new heights in your desired field. Together, we will develop on this journey to become wealthy rather than impoverished. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for paying attention. Please support the channel by liking, leaving your comments below, and subscribing to watch the latest videos weekly. Thank you all, goodbye, and see you in the next video. Book summary. Wishing you success.